G'day, Ziggy D here, and today I want to talk about a serious issue that's going on with Guild Wars 2 content and YouTube. Starting about a week ago, 100% of my Guild Wars 2 content has been flagged as like a copyright issue, has been stuck under review even after providing the right information about fair use. This means that no Guild Wars 2 content anywhere is being monetized, and I'm seeing the same sorts of reports elsewhere, and that's what's provoked me to make this video. So just for a bit of backstory, fair use under the Copyright Act allows you to make video game commentaries that are educational or entertaining in some way, and allows you to monetize them because they provide value to the viewer and to the copyright holder. Now this is regardless of whatever the copyright holder says. So when I read ArenaNet's video policy that says you cannot use the monetization system on YouTube or any other services. In other words, you cannot make money from our products. YouTube will often note that someone has monetized copyright content and will summarily and properly close the videos or close the accounts of those involved. Now, I didn't pay much credence to this because typically that doesn't really matter. That's just them covering themselves, their own end, so that if there is something that is infringing and not in line with the Copyright Act and fair use, they can pursue like legal action against that. However, it seems like ArenaNet or NCSoft has approached YouTube and specifically told YouTube to not allow monetization or to flag any of their video content. Now this is sort of going against the rights presented under the Copyright Act. Now I think this is a huge issue for the game overall. Myself personally, I'm sort of happy to make the investment of just releasing content that I can't actually monetize and to not be able to earn a living off those videos, but to be just, I'm still supporting a game I enjoy, and I'm still providing content to my viewers, my regular viewers who want to see this sort of content. So I'm happy to make that investment, and it's still going to grow my channel and things like that for the future. However, it really does a lot to damage the future of Guild Wars 2, especially as an esport. This forum post, which I'll link to on teamparadigm.net, says it brilliantly. It says, if restrictions are placed on finding methods to provide an income through the exhibition of Guild Wars 2 content, it will dramatically reduce the chances of players being able to support themselves and teams trying to support their players. This is something that's really affecting Team Paradigm, and that's why a lot of their members have been asking why all their Guild Wars 2 footage has been flagged. Now, if you're sort of new to the concept of monetized YouTube footage for video games, then you might be thinking that not having monetized content isn't really a big deal, like it's not really going to have a big impact. But let's take a look at two other video game companies that have very favorable video policies allowing people to monetize, etc. And that has done very well for them. Firstly, we have Blizzard. And just look at the StarCraft community. The huge rise of monetization on videos on YouTube was actually through StarCraft 2. That's when a lot of partnership networks were formed around the StarCraft 2 beta, and they were through commentators commentating on StarCraft 2 matches. And that has obviously had a huge impact, if not the biggest impact, on that becoming an esport. Without commentated StarCraft 2 matches, there would pretty much be no StarCraft 2 esports. And then when Diablo 3 released, Diablo 3 had a huge video making community. I myself was part of it, and that was very successful, and it did a lot for the game. Like, a lot of people were able to look up different things about the auction house and different strategies and things on the game and find all of this awesome content, and that's really helped them enjoy the game more, regardless of what you think about Diablo 3. Now, another game which are towards more the indie title, and that really has its success tied in with YouTube very strongly, is Minecraft. Minecraft has an extremely favorable video policy. They allow people to monetize and create whatever videos as long as they just link to the Minecraft site, and not just very friendly and not just very cool, but that sort of thing. He's very hip with like the benefits that YouTube content can have towards a game, and arguably the success of Minecraft is due more to its Let's Plays on YouTube than it is to the actual game itself. So why is ArenaNet doing this? Why have they created this legal policy and then approached YouTube in a way that's going against what fair use allows you to do anyway, to flagging all Guild Wars 2 content? How does that make any sense? In my opinion, it's an unacceptable approach. It's an archaic approach. Having 100% control over the videos produced for their game simply means that there's going to be no videos produced for their games eventually. I'm really enjoying Guild Wars 2. I'd love to make a ton more content, but if I want to be able to, pay my bills and things like that in the future, because YouTube's a significant income portion for me, then I'm probably going to have to at some point stop making Guild Wars 2 content just to give myself time to make other content which is monetizable, regardless of how much I'm enjoying making Guild Wars 2 content. So now that this issue is starting to see a bit of light, I've sort of been thinking about it, I've sort of been unsure, so it was really good to read these forum posts and things that other people are having the exact same issues and what's actually behind it and things like that. Hopefully now that that's seeing a bit more light, there's going to be a lot more negative feedback and pressure on ArenaNet to reconsider, or at least they'll see the benefits of reconsidering when people are saying, well, we can't really make that much content, especially because it's not just stopping us from monetizing, it's also potentially putting our accounts at risk, which I'm going to have to go through and make sure that all of my Guild Wars 2 content is unchecked, just in case they decide to start closing accounts with Guild Wars 2 content. It should just be crazy, but I'm pretty terrified of that sort of thing. So if this pisses you off, feel free to go to the forums and make a post or tweet them or do something like that. Just spread the word if you can, because I think it's going to be very harmful to the community, and I'm really enjoying playing Guild Wars 2, and I'd like to see it stick around for the next decade and be really successful and even have like an esports side, but it's just not going to happen with stupid shit like this. So that's it for today. I'm Ziggy D, and thanks for watching.